Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna. Thank you so much for joining us today, and for those of you not new, thank you for continuing to come back and support my channel. Today I am doing Get Ready With Me in my brand new setup. You guys will probably get a tour of this at some point soon, I'm sure. But I thought I would do a Get Ready With Me using the palette from my Palette Roulette series this week. It is the Morphe 9G Oh My Gorg palette, and I'm not having a whole lot of luck with this palette, but I thought I would do a Get Ready With Me talking about my birthday and showing you guys what we got going on here with this palette. This is, like I said, the 9G Oh My Gorg Morphe palette, and this is what the colors in here look like. I did put my base on my face. My eyebrows are done. I also have some of my MAC soft ochre paint pot on my lids. So we're just going to start with the color. I've not anticipated what I'm doing with this palette yet. So we're just going to jump right in. And I am just going to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. So this is going to be more like a let's talk, chatty get ready with me, which is what my sign says back here. We'll go from there. We'll just talk. Don't mind me. I probably won't tell you everything that I'm using today, but I will have it all linked down in my description box. So, how is everybody today? I hope that today is finding everybody so good. It is September 5th. My birthday was yesterday, and I had one of the best birthdays. My man is just super spectacular. He got onto my Facebook. I leave my computer up all the time, and it has my Facebook page is on it, is whatever. But he apparently used my Facebook to help him use his Facebook to contact all of my friends. And yesterday morning he has issues with his back, so he had to have a shot in his back yesterday morning. And after his shot in his back, he had to come home and rest a little bit. I took a shower, got dressed, and came into my makeup room to start doing my daily routine. He came in and he's like, I'm gonna go visit some of the antique stores. He likes to collect antique tools. And he goes, I'm gonna go to some of the antique stores. I'm gonna check them out, see what they got in stock, and I'll be back in a little bit. And I'm like, okay. So I go into my room and I'm starting to dig into my skincare. And then I put on my moisturizer, and about that time my doorbell rang. And from that point forward, there was somebody in my house the rest of the day. It was crazy. I had so many people show up to my house, including my very best friend on the planet, who I haven't seen in like 3 years. So I was so stoked about that. Which is why on my birthday I wasn't on camera at all. I didn't have a video go up because we had been busy, and the video that I had planned on posting was the one announcing my giveaway winner. I didn't have that go up because I was going to do it like that day and then, you know, record, edit, post. Only I wasn't going to edit because I didn't feel like it was fair to edit that kind of video. So I was going to record it and then post it, but then I couldn't get even my makeup done because I had so many people showing up to my house. And so I recorded it this morning, and hopefully that goes up before this. I'm hoping that I can get that one done and posted today, later today, much later today. And then this one will post on Friday. That one will post on Friday, and this one will post on Sunday. We will see. So, my birthday was amazing. I had some people that I used to work with come by. Do you guys all have problems like getting into your other eye with your dominant hand? I do. So a lot of people that I used to work with came by, and that was awesome. People that I haven't seen in quite some time came by. That was really cool. The weekend before my birthday, so last weekend, we went to pig out in the park thing that we had never done before. So that was cool. And then Tuesday was food truck night in our area. So we went to that. I haven't, because of work, I haven't been able to go to any of the food truck nights. So it was really cool to be able to do that. And my daughter got me a new blanket because she thinks that my blanket is too old for me to be using anymore. It is an old blanket. I call it my whoopee because I think I have to have it. I remind myself of Linus from Peanuts, you know, Charlie Brown, walking around with his old ass blanket. I mean, mine's not dirty. We do wash it quite often, but because we have a dog that likes to lay on it, and I get hives every time I'm around that dog hair, so we do wash it quite frequently. But so my daughter got me a new blanket. My man, I think you guys heard in another video that I did, got me a table, which I'm currently sitting at, and I'm super excited about that. Another friend of mine got me a journal because I write like everything that I do for, I have like YouTube journal, and then I have a regular journal, but like I have notebooks full of stuff for YouTube. So she got me that and some coffee because I'm a coffee addict, and she got me a candle. My work partner got me these flowers, which was really neat. They showed up, and I'm like, did you do this? And JD's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, well, who got me flowers? She didn't sign them, but the card was enough to tell me who it was, honestly. The summer went by super fast. It was sad. It's still really warm here, though. It's like 90 degrees still here. Or 90, actually. 90, like 8 degrees here, actually. So, I mean, I still feel like we're sitting in summer, but I'm sad because the kids are back in school, which means summer is basically over. So you guys will have to tell me how you like the new setup. I've got my vanity behind me, and like most of my like makeup stuff is in front of me, but my tools, my brushes usually sit back there on my vanity, but I needed them for this, so I went ahead and did this. So for some of you, you know that I smoke. It was in a video that I did, and it's not something that I'm proud of, so please don't take me talking about it wrong. I'm definitely not proud of it. I've been wanting to quit for quite some time. It's just the right timing of it all. You have to like have the right timing of it all. Otherwise, you just won't do it. And I have been wanting to quit for some time, but my husband thing, partner in life, wanted to, and then I think didn't want to. And it's just been really difficult. So kind of gone back and forth on, you know, how to quit, what to do. And for my birthday, we went and bought some vapes. So we're going to try and quit that way. I'm kind of excited about the potential of it all, because I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. I've felt like I'm ready for a long time. But I'm scared all at the same time. I definitely don't want to, like, that's pretty. I kind of want to not feed one addiction for another, you know? So I really don't want to vape, but the great thing about vaping is that you can cut down the nicotine level. So today is day one, which is why the throat, the raspiness, that because it's just a different kind of smoking, and I almost feel like it's more harsh, but I feel a little bit like I'm doing that. You know, I'm kind of making it more harsh because I'm like, I don't know, like trying to inhale too fast or something. I have no idea, really. I don't know much about it. Though when we walked in there, that guy he definitely didn't know what he was in for. We walk in and he's like, hi, what can I do for you? And I'm like, answer some questions. I have questions. And I just rocket fired questions at him. He's probably regretting his life working today. Oh, man. But I hope it works. I am excited about the prospect of not smoking, because honestly, it's been on my to-do list now for almost a couple years. Like, I've been wanting to quit for a while. And it definitely needs to be something on JD's to-do list. Also, I know that I told you guys that I have gotten rid of all my subscription boxes, but IPSY talked me into staying because their prices go up in October, and once trying to quit, they sent me an email saying that if I signed up again this year, starting, you know, September 1st, that I would be immune from the prices going up. So I would get my IPSY at the price that I am currently paying for it, even if the prices go up. So I signed up for another year. And I realized in that moment that I kind of suck at life. See this right here where it seems like the purple, I mean not the purple, the green and the red just kind of aren't blending together. Like, I feel like they're kind of counteracting each other. Is that weird? I felt this way a couple times with this palette though at this point. Like, I feel like the colors, the mattes don't like to blend into the shimmers in this palette at all. The mattes blend beautifully together, but I feel like they don't like the shimmers at all. Like, they create like this barrier between them. It's like two magnets that are on the, you know, the same side. When you try and put them together, how they just kind of like want to pull away from each other. That's what this palette's mattes remind me of when you get them near the shimmers in the same palette. My daughter had yesterday yesterday we were eating, or getting ready to eat anyways, and my daughter had grabbed a plate of food and went outside and had just sat down to eat her plate of food, and this bird, you guys, a dove, flew over and landed on her head, my 19-year-old daughter's head. She freaked out. Do you know Kevin in Home Alone, where he's running all over when he finds out that his parents are gone? Yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of. I need my switch pan, just one second. Because she freaked out. She had a whole plate of food on her lap, and this bird landed on her head, like right smack on her head. And she goes, head down, "What is that? What is on my head?" And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a bird. What the hell is a bird doing landing on your head? Well, as soon as I said bird the second time, because I think it took her that long to process what I had said, she started freaking out. And she threw her food down. And my friend, who was standing in front of her, she pushed her out of the way. I thought she was going to fall over the ledge on my porch. She pushed her out of the way. Melissa was just trying to grab the dang bird, save her life and all. And flew down the staircase. She was like, "I don't like birds. I can't stand birds. You know I don't like birds." Like I had done it on purpose. This bird just flew up and put himself on her head. It was wild. It was wild. Then Melissa, my friend, picks up the bird and goes to throw it out so that it flies away. And it flew up and around and back down into my porch. I think this must have been somebody's pet, because I cannot imagine this bird being as friendly as it was without it being somebody's pet. So we took to Facebook and went on to the lost and found animals site that we have here in our town, and asked, is anybody missing a bird? This bird came to visit us. You guys missing a bird? Nobody's missing a bird, but they told us it was a dove. So we knew it was a dove. It was crawling on us and having a grand old time. We tried to feed it bread. It didn't like bread. Obviously, it's not fed bread, but it was definitely a friendly bird. It sat on our laps. It ate out of our hands. It drank water out of our hands. It was crazy. It was crazy. So after a little bit, it flew over to the neighbor's house, and so then she had the bird, and she had some bird food, so she fed it bird food. I don't know if it stuck around. I just sprayed my shoulder with setting spray. I don't know if it stuck around at all, but it was interesting. My daughter was freaking out. She did not like the fact that that bird was on her head. It was the funniest thing I had ever seen in so long. So long. I wish I had had it. I wish I had recorded it or something. It would be great for, is that show America's Funniest Home Videos, is that still on there? Do you guys remember that show? It would have been the perfect video for that show anyways. So my best friend, who I haven't seen in 3 years, she showed up. Some people that I used to work with showed up, which I'm super happy about. Being people's boss, you never know how you're impacting people until you leave and they continue to come and see you because they determine you, a good person and a friend. And I think that that is amazing. Melissa used to work for me. Another lady friend of mine, Rachel, she used to work for me, and she was one of the first people there. The person who was first is somebody who watches my videos all the time. She was the first one here, and she used to be a shift for me over at Starbucks. So she and I still get along really well. She actually works at one of my stores now, but not directly underneath me. That looks really good, actually. I kind of dig it. I feel like this one is prettier than this one. They're definitely not even. That looks a little more blended. What do you guys think? How do we feel about this eye? I am not having the best time with this palette, to be honest. My realtor showed up, which was weird. We saw him the night before my birthday at the food truck night, so it was kind of cool seeing him. Not kind of cool, it was cool seeing him. So, sorry, I can't do that part of my eyes and talk at the same time. I'm gonna fast forward through this real quick. You know what's weird too is I can always do this eye without making that stupid droopy face, but I can't do this eye without doing it. Why do you guys think that is? Do you guys have the same problem? You know what I like best about this setup right now that we have going on is that it is, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? No, it is 5:19. And typically when I'm filming at 5:19, which I don't like to do, but I do it often enough. Typically, when I'm filming at this time of day, like the sun is coming through, it's starting to go down, and I've got all these sunspots on me, and it's really, really difficult to get through a video without thinking that I need to hurry because of all the sun that's coming through. And I don't have to do that with my setup the way it is. You guys will have to let me know how you feel about the setup, because I'm really, really excited about it. I'm also really excited about not having to have that big blue screen behind me. And I feel like my makeup room has gained space. Even though I brought a giant table and put it in here, I feel like we have added more space to the makeup room, which is exciting to me because it's not a huge room. I mean, I think that it used to probably be, my house is super old. And I think in, you know, in the 1800s when it was built, that it was probably, this room was probably the only bedroom in the house. And now we have 5 bedrooms, but it's a 1812 Craftsman. So it's an older home, like really old home. This room that I'm in has windows all the way around. I think I've told you guys that. It's kind of like being in a fishbowl, but all the windows go down into the walls. They're called pocket windows, kind of like a pocket door. And I love that about the house. I promised myself every single day that I was on vacation that I would wear, what am I missing right now? Eyeliner. That I would wear fake lashes, and I kind of suck at putting them on. I think I got through 2 days. It was like, I can't do this. How do you guys put on fake lashes? How do you find it to be easy? Here's the thing, like I also used to have a problem with winged eyeliner, and now I can just do it. So I know practice makes perfect, but I don't know, I don't feel like I could get enough practice to make it work for me. This is really hard to do when you're trying to talk too. There's one. I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have my lashes done, we're not putting on falsies because I'm a hot mess with them and can't figure them out. I am going to put some mascara on though. This is primer. I find that my lashes look so much better when I am using primer for them. So we are using primer. This one, it's the first time I've used it. It does kind of smell. I have to admit, a lot of my other primers do not smell. All right, primer on. So what was I talking about? Nothing and everything all at once. So my vacation has gone quite quickly. I'm very sad that I have to return to work in a few days. But at the same time, like, God dang it, look it. I just got mascara up there. I thought that looking down in a mirror would prevent me from doing that. Evidently not. I do love my job. I love it a lot. But also love the breaks, let's be honest. Everybody needs a vacation. Mine has been a staycation, but I am okay with that. You know what has been nice is that when I told JD that I was going to ask for vacation for my birthday week, he asked for it as well, so he's been off too, so that's exciting. I love that. I love that we have gotten to spend some time together, just he and I, because that never happens. We've had kids the whole time because we come from previous marriages. We've always had kids with us. We never really get time out by ourselves. So it's been super nice to have the time together, and the kids have been at school, so there's that. Ooh, that's an interesting wand. Nice rounded wand. I always use 2 mascaras on my eyes, and I don't really know why. I don't know that I need to. I just always do. Today I am using this one, which is Marcelle Extension Plus Crush, which feels wet, and has a nice rounded wand on it. And I'm also using the Clinique High Impact Mascara. These are just a couple of deluxe sample sizes that I had. The lash primer that I am using is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplified Primer. First time I've used that. I think I got that at GMC. So we are going to dust a little bit of that sheeny color into my brow bone. So it's been nice to have time, just he and I, where we don't also have a kid with us, because our relationship started as previously married, you know, parents of many. He has a set of twins. I have 3 besides the one that we have together, and I am going to get that spot of mascara off my eye there. There we go. So we never get time together. I don't know how many times I said that, but no, you know, we never get time together. So it's nice having had time together. What I love most about this setup is that with my vanity behind me, I can just lean back and grab something out of my vanity. I go too ham on that blush. How you guys feel about my flowers? So with this quitting smoking thing, you guys will have to keep me in check. I'm asking you guys to help me out here. I really would like to quit, but I'm also afraid of what it's gonna do to me as a person. But that's where the what is it called? Vape? Is that what it's called? That's where that comes in, because I feel like it'll help me like be able to handle it a little better. I have tried to quit smoking before, This will be my, like, I don't know, 12th, not really my 12th, but like probably my 8th attempt. I've tried it with meds. I've tried it with cold turkey. I've tried it with everything, and I feel like I'm just constantly failing. I don't want to fail, but I also need to do this in my own time, right? Otherwise it's not going to work at all. And my own way. Otherwise, again, it's not going to work at all. Oh, that's pretty. This is just Sin from Urban Decay. I haven't worn it in forever. And I feel like this is good. I feel like this will be a good option, because I will still have that, you know, hand-to-mouth process that happens when you're smoking a cigarette without having to, you know, shove food in my face to feel like I'm getting it all done the way I want to do it. I'm gonna put some of that highlight on the inner corner. I think that would be pretty. Alright, what lipstick? Oh, I know. I just got the Fenty gloss in Fussy, so we're just going to put a gloss on. How's that sound? This gloss tastes like cherry cough syrup. That's the one thing I hate about the Fenty glosses, is that they kind of taste like cherry cough syrup. And I hate cherry cough syrup. Alright guys, that is the end of my get ready with me. I guess it's not as chatty as I anticipated it being. I hope that you guys enjoyed it though. Let's do a little close-up for you. I hate super close. So we're gonna back up. Let me know how you felt about this. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is that you want to do. Either way, it helps my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you did enjoy it, and I hope that you choose to, you know, give it a thumbs up, but if not, that's okay too. I also hope that you enjoyed it, or me, enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you along for this crazy ride of mine, and I think that you'd have fun. I hope that you'd have fun. Stay tuned for, not in this video, but in a video coming very soon, for a like beauty room tour. I think that you guys will like it. I also think that it's about time you see most of the space that I'm working in here. To do that, if you subscribe to my channel, please hit the little bell down there that tells you every single time I upload. I do have issues with getting uploaded on time. Most of the time it is because of technological issues that I am having, but I do upload 3 times a week. Most weeks it is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Sometimes it is not 9 a.m. Sometimes it is not Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I promise you I am getting 3 videos up a week most weeks, and I would love to see you in my comment section. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoyed the get ready with me using the palette that I pulled in the Palette Roulette series for this week. And now that I have a nice space to record, you know, a nice table to use for recording, I do plan on doing these kinds of videos more and more frequently. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Again, I hope that you had a great time, and until next time, bye guys.